So recently, GIA got a bit of an update to her support perk where heroes heal their tamed wildlife for 100% of damage dealt. And Archer did some testing. I was asleep when this happened and immediately found out that that does not work. However, Zylic, who is well known in the community, big shout out to her, did a bit more testing later on and found after Freight Train had mentioned that this is a perk that's working as intended, that damage is coming from Outlander abilities. Whether or not that's going to be locked Outlanders in the future, we're not sure, but these descriptions should be updated in the future. That might have taken effect by the time you've seen this video, but either way, GIA now heals your animals by 100% from Outlander damage. So because that healing is really, really powerful, I'm going to throw together a nice basic DPS animal-themed Outlander build as far as I can make it. They do have intentions to tweak animals a lot in the future. They have a lot of different changes that are in the works. The programming takes time, so we have no idea when or if we'll see it. Maybe things don't pan out, but here's the build as it stands. I got Happy Holidays because I'm going to be needing to use my, well, essentially, I want to say my abilities, but it really is, it's Teddy. Seismic Smash might be an option, but it's a lot of damage all at once. If you really want to keep an animal alive, you want to do damage over time, and that's really where the Teddy comes in. A 36-second cooldown is a lot, so I'm not certain if I'm going to be able to keep my animals alive, but I figured I'd give it a try, and we'll at least be able to dink around with this. So we got Chaos Agent as well, because he pairs great with Chaos Agent. Chaos Agent as well because he pairs great with Ranger Deadeye. That's also why we have Happy Holidays. So spamming phase shift should be able to reload my Bobcat super easily. We will be checking that out in a second. Then we got Assault Crit Damage just because it's the same crit damage bonus as Beetlejuice, but he has more base stats and also affects SMGs, so win-win there. And I think I supercharge him, so we got that going for us as well. And then we got Coconuts because they're awesome. We do need to have some form of healing in this build, and that's where our perks come in. We've got Phoenix, making it so that the animals, you know, apply damage vulnerability on attack. Does he only explode in the lead? Oh, he does, and he's not even an Outlander, so we can't use his full ability. I might swap out Phoenix actually, because that damage vulnerability is not that amazing. Maybe I'll do like a Teddy cooldown thing, so we can do maybe Fragment Generation. I'm gonna do that instead. I'm sorry, Phoenix, but we of course got to test out GIA. That is the queen of the loadout, the one that we're really trying to test. And yeah, as for the Bobcat, it's super basic. It's just a Bobcat with let me just show it right here. Just a water Bobcat with double crit damage, crit rating. Reloading that will be super easy with Chaos Agent. So yeah, let's hop in the game and see if we can get an animal. All right, so I'm gonna need some meat. There we are, to tame this wolf over here. And I have a correction. GIA support perk heals the animals for 15% of damage dealt, but it's just that Teddy damage is so much more health than they have that it's gonna hopefully keep them alive. So, all right, let's bring a wolf into, I guess, the survivor saving situation. And, oh, there's a crow. Hey, what do we got over here? All right, nice little backbreaker, not too bad. All right, wolf, do damage, impress me. Wow, look at the damage on that guy. Slow down. Okay, all right, well, let's find some different zombies. Maybe those ones are too scary. Yeah, sheesh. Settle down, wolf. All right, let's go to an encampment. I'll just throw him right into the fire. Let's see what kind of damage we get out of him. Let's go. Okay, he's taking hits. Oh no, he's gonna die. All right, throw it on to Teddy. Look at that. He's actually staying alive. Maybe we can help him out a little bit. All right, I mean, you know, the wolf's more alive than I am, but he's not exactly, oh, and he's dead because the Teddy's gone. All right, so it's not exactly like animals are gonna be a primary source of damage. I guess this is a good change to the perk. It is. Keeping them alive is useful because the less dead they are, the more capable they are of potentially doing damage. But that little test did not exactly blow my hair back. Let's try it with a raptor. All right, let's make a raptor friend. Hello. All right, Blue. You're not blue, but you remind me of Blue. Let's go find a larger target. There was a smasher by the defense. I'm sure it's dead now, but I want to see if this raptor might be able to do some more meaningful damage. Maybe, I don't know. I want to see the best these animals can do, and I'll see when I can find a position for that. All right, we got a mist monster and some friends over. Where'd my raptor go? I don't even... Did he teleport? All right, all right, all right. So this is kind of how I feel like you should use the loadout, all right? You don't want to just stand there and let the raptor do everything. You know, you want to throw down a teddy, start... how do I reload with this build? There we go. There we go. Yeah, the teddy's keeping it alive, and you can't just throw the raptor into it and let him do everything on his own. You got to keep it alive in some way. So you got 19 seconds left on the teddy. It's not going to be an infinite uptime, and that's where I'm hoping fragment generation might help this build quite a bit. I personally need to stay on the lookout and not miss any of the fragments. I almost thought I should grab some blue glow, but Aura is just legendary for taking care of that. So let's just... Dude, this loadout is so fun. I thought it'd be funny to run Chaos Agent with this because I might be... I might actually have him be stealing the show here because... Well, Chaos Agent's nuts, but, you know, maybe that would give it a little bit more of a leg to stand on with Chaos Agent cleaning up more than the Raptor can handle? I don't know. I don't even know where the Raptor went. Oh, he's teleporting. Don't die to the bomb. Well, that's actually pretty good. That's not that much damage. All right, he's doing well. He's doing well. What happens when he's low? Let me see. Let me see. Raptor's low. Seismic Smash brings him straight to full. Honestly, not too bad. Not too bad. Like, if you were running a Teddy build or some kind of loadout spam, it could be good to keep them alive, but... The damage output currently is not, like I said, exactly blowing my hair back. Let's see if we can clear out some of the basic zombies. I want to see Raptor versus Mist Monster. You know, I'm just kind of rediscovering the wheel here. We already know that animals don't do the most amount of damage, but I want to see what he's capable of. All right. Okay. I'm going to throw down the Teddy here because he's going to die. It's very easy to keep them alive now, though. As long as you have abilities, it's no problem. Raptor's, yeah, he's confused. He's not having a good time. Okay. I think Raptor and animal AI in general is... All right, we got him attacking the Mist Monster. I don't know how low the Mist Monster was. I think the Teddy did more than the Raptor is. Can it finish off the Mist Monster? Can it at least... Okay, all right. Well, I'm just going to play this mission out normally from here on out. I'm going to try to keep Teddies on the ground, but I'm not sure I'm expecting much from the animals themselves. This is so amazing. I wasn't going to record any of the trapping, but I figured, well, you know, B is going to be a pain. We don't have any ceiling rooms, so let's just put down wall darts. How else do you defend an objective when you can't put any wall traps down? Just put a defender and some wall darts in there and you call it good. Had to go find a new animal since while we were trapping, it occurred to me that my raptor was either dead or AFK. So we got a wolf. Alright, I think we're ready to start.
Oh, yeah.
So, the defense is a little lightly trapped on the seaside. I wanted to put so many tire traps over here, but I don't really know exactly the right approach to this mission. There's a lot of enemies down here. Let's just throw down a Teddy, you know? Start farming up some damage, you know? That's part of the reason I actually supercharged my Ranger Deadeye is because I enjoy the fact that that supercharge actually increases his ability damage. So, by... making him supercharged, he's not only an amazing lead, but also does some really good damage. So I'm not sure. That's probably not my wolf. I think that's Mateos. He decided to run Fenix in the lead and didn't realize that that damage wasn't exactly going to help him. So it looks like with the... Oh, shoot. It looks like with the Teddy... Is this mine? I don't even... I think this is mine because it's blue. It seems like with the Teddy fragments, it's actually doing a pretty good job. Obviously, my traps and everything will help with that fragment generation. I want to take out that Smasher, of course. Be the best teammate I can be. I don't think B is getting... Oh, it is getting attention. So this is what I'm talking about. In a normal mission with a lot of things going on, I'm not even sure how to keep an animal alive. Mateo said that drones were healing the animal? I'm curious. I don't think my Teddy is still down. What's healing this animal? I guess it might be drone damage. It's constantly going back up, and I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to unmute. I am still recording here, but I'm not sure what's healing my animal. It could be drone damage, but...
It probably is. I think I saw something in the code about gadgets, which gadgets usually refer to a lot of things, but...
Yeah, that's why I was saying keep an eye out on for that, because the damage that a drone does is like keeping it alive almost instantly.
White arrow is mine, right?
Yeah,
I think that'd be hilarious if I was just staring at Mateos the whole time. Well, honestly, the wolf seems to be getting some action. You know, he's taking care of the zombies. It's not wildly impressive, but is blue Mateos?
Blue is teammates, white is yours.
Oh, that's so weird. It's sad that I don't know this because I don't feel bad for not knowing about animals. I just feel bad because they've been so not worth further attention that I've just kind of neglected to learn about them because, well, you know, it was kind of a pain to get an
Severe lack
animal.
of traps.
They don't do that much damage, and it's tough to justify using them. Drones and GIA sync perfectly. Well, drones don't have that much uptime, to be honest. Like, it's not something... If you're going to heal an animal with these things, it needs to be constant. That's why I want, like, weapon damage or trap damage. That would go a long way in making sure your animal doesn't run off
They'd
and
have
die.
to severely nerf it if it was trap damage. By
Even
a
still,
lot.
it's got to be something. Weapon damage, at least, so you're not just sitting there AFK. Trap damage, in a worst case scenario, could result in a situation where you just put traps down and your wolves, you know, pack of wolves, if that ever happens, just deals with everything. I can understand how that could get out of hand, but still. Alright, here's a big group of enemies. My wolf gonna go crazy. Is this a great position for it? Get the coconut action. I do this all too often, where I grab a bunch of coconuts and then don't use them. Where's my wolf? Okay, he's up there. He's still busy. I think he's bullying a mist monster right now. Deal. And he's staying alive to do it. He took care of a flinger automatically. I'm gonna call that useful. You know what? Taking care of a flinger before I even realized there was one is I'm gonna give that a W. You know, that's the best thing I've seen a wolf do all
the
day.
flinger from throwing too.
That's nice. So they're not useless. I don't know where my wolf went though.
Where animal W?
It's down there. It just won't die. Are we sure these aren't healing from traps?
You got a drone up, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I threw it a while ago, though. Are they healing from damage? Because it seems like they are.
When we were looking in the files, it didn't say anything about it. It only brought up abilities, Outlander abilities. So I don't know.
Maybe it's Outlander damage.
It's doing pretty well to stay alive. I'm not too
I
upset
don't know
about
where
it.
your wolf is, so.
I don't even know if my wolf is alive. But every time I turn around, he is alive. He's not dead yet, although he's not really near any enemies that would kill him, so... Even with the death bombs, he's just teleporting, I think. That's kind of nice that they teleport, because they kind of have to. It's like the wolves in Minecraft. Like, if they didn't teleport, you'd never find them again. Just lose them in unloaded chunks, and that's game. My wolf is just running around in circles right now. Too scared to attack, I guess. Did my teddy go away?
Someone's wolf's about to die.
I think it's mine. Yeah, look at it.
This is honestly weird. The wolf, even without the teddy, is just not dying. It's getting bullied by a bunch of riot huskies. It'd be cool if traps were down there. I intentionally didn't place traps, but like, I can just run in.
Someone's running Phoenix.
There's an ability. Let me see it. All right, so the wolf, I have no abilities down or anything. No gadgets. It's totally healing. I think it might be healing from traps. It's totally
it is
healing.
But it wasn't doing that for me early. Maybe it's Outlander damage. I don't know, because it didn't say anything about passive damage. It just talked about abilities. So.
Yeah, I don't know. Wasn't GIA's perk something about... Don't animals heal themselves naturally from damage?
No, they don't.
Really?
It was you get healed by the damage that your animal does.
Weird.
That dude is not dying. I don't know why. I don't know how he's getting that health back, but
Yeah, my wolf is just super wolf.
Now,
He's
actually,
not
there's
dying.
something that I'm. If I'm running Phoenix in lead, right, and other animals are doing damage.
no, it's just yours.
It's just mine. Okay, I was gonna say because that'd be pretty cool if like other animals could basically have the hit marker and the explosion.
I wish I could be enjoying this view, but with Phoenix making all the zombies explode. That'd be so nice. But this wolf just refuses to die. I don't have that many traps down. Maybe I do have enough, but he's healing out of sync with trap damage. I don't know. It looks like he's getting life leech. That's basically what I'm noting here. Every time he attacks, he heals. That can't be a coincidence. No, he's going back up. That could be drone damage. Although that's not my drone, I don't think. Mateo, please. I don't have a revive. We're taking damage on B. My wall darts weren't enough.
Beast, please.
I'm going to B. I'm going to save it.
Yeah, after this mission, I'm gonna go look back at that and look back at the perk controller and see what it's doing, because it might be life leech.
You know what? All I'm saying is my wolf has refused to die in this mission, and I'm digging it. But that didn't happen earlier. He died pretty quickly. I guess I didn't have any traps down? Weird. Weird. I'm not sure. I still want my pack of wolves team perk. That'd be so nice. To have a group of wolves just, you know, 5-on-1 with a smasher. Oh, that'd be so good. That'd be so good. Just watch him bully a smasher like that. I guess the mini boss died. I wasn't a part of that. Did it despawn?
No, I think it despawned.
Yeah, it was across the
even know
map
it
before I even
spawned.
saw it. Perhaps it's a secret buff. I don't know. Considering they buffed Gia quietly, then changed her perk name incorrectly, I'm not even sure if this is meant to be in the game yet, but it's honestly performing pretty well. By no means was that an impressive showing, or does it make animals good? But it's nice to see some attention. Even though they're saying that they're working on animals behind the scenes, it is nice to see something that we can work with. And I'm hopeful for the future, even if that wasn't wildly impressive. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, and yeah, take it easy. And then